But let's move on to stuff that looks good. Looking good. This was a new trailer coming out for Space Marine 2.
Your mission is to use the stored promethium in the refinery to destroy the...
I know this is just a funny aside. When you look at something like Suicide Squad, with this, and then even like Star Wars, these sort of Star Wars Outlaws. It's always funny with like 40K. I don't know if like the people that make it just really like 40K or it's just so easy to nail 40K. But it's like when they do it, they just seem to do it so well. I mean, like, I don't think there's really any mystery. You have to have a bunch of violence, Space Marines being badass, skulls, just overall just coolness.
Only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Emperor, preserve us all.
I am honored to have Lord Titus command our unit. He has clearly served long and with distinction.
There is sure to be an ambush. I have been dying to carve up some Xenos.
You just have to have bloodthirst. These Space Marines be bloodthirsty and kill a bunch of shit. A bunch of Hormagaunts. Gotta kill.
I can hear that Carnifex's slavering maw working.
Today, we slay a hive giant.
Slathering maw. Of course, all these characters super badass. I love the way the Carnifex looks too.
Hit that Carnifex with everything we have.
They did make this game look exceptionally nice. I kind of want to buy a Carnifex now and paint it. Got the giant hammer, the glowing swords with the shield with the skull on it.
Shield our brother. Focus fire on top.
I like the glowing red eyes that they had on the Carnifex too. And of course, you have to have a bunch of blood spraying everywhere. Again, it's not hard to nail this this kind of stuff in 40K. I mean, they've done an exceptional job with the artwork though. But like blood, guts. Blood, guts, just ripping limbs off. It's so good. That's what 40K fans want and expect, and it's actually one of the only IPs that I've seen that. I mean, it might get corrupted eventually, but you don't see like there's not a black woman Space Marine right now, walking around giving attitude. There's no like fat women in it. It's just these guys, super enhanced Space Marines, killing shit left and right. And this is exactly what every like 40K fan wants out of it. Hey, Nuke with the 501 super chat. Character sims seem to be a sneaky backdoor Wokesy uses of certain games. They're liking. Rey is a Luke Skywalker character in a skin, basically. Yeah, 100%. It's just, we'll just make it into a woman. Which is crazy because when you look to the east and you see character skins, hold on a second, let me look something up. So they use character skins to for a much different type of so like they just came out with their summer. They're planning their summer skins right now. So, let's put this girl into a bikini. and sell a bunch of money off thirst. Oh, come on. Could put up. Let's see. Let me just bring up the Google search. So you got weird. It seemed like, hey, you want to spend money on skins? Hot skins? Like, oh. We know what you want. We know what you want. Which in some ways is almost, I don't want to say predatory, but they go hard. The East goes hard to get your money. As opposed to this. Oh wait, no, shit. Wrong tab. This. She's got a different type of skin. We'll just show I wonder which one will sell more. First Descendant right there. Exactly. Yeah, more like skin, exactly. They put the skin in the skins. When you got Korean developers. Well, back to Space Marine.
That Carnifex brothers.
I mean, it really is just the artists that are behind it. Like, some artist thought this was cool. Like, oh, it's Mrs. Freeze. She's like a tough woman. She doesn't give a shit. She's like, just like my friend. She's like Lizzo. Just like my girl Lizzo. This would be really cool.
Take heart.
Again, back to Marines. This is a palate cleanser for ugly ass Mrs. Freeze. My only, there's a little bit of downtime here. I mean, it's cool to watch them talk, but I'm not crazy about the downtime. This is actually a multiplayer. They're actually adding multiplayer to Space Marine. It's so cool. You can play as with 2 other people, like a 3-person missions. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Helldivers, but remarkably different in terms of. While Helldivers are kind of like the underdogs, and with the 40k Marines, they're kind of like gods descending onto a planet instead of like just expendable meat for the meat grinder. You are the grinder instead. Chicks run around almost naked most summer long. Oh, then like just cutting open these Hormagaunts. Of course, you have the Tyranid warriors. Oh, by the way, Jack asked me how big's my army. Not too big. It would be bigger if I actually painted this stuff. Like right now, I've got a Tervagon. I think it's Tervagon is the name for it. They all sound so damn similar. That I need to paint. Got a Broodlord I need to paint. There's just the. I wish I could play as the Tyranids. Oh, it's so cool. Stabbing them, tearing them in half. Just blood everywhere. This is all a guy wants is to go down to a planet and smash stuff in a giant power suit. It's simple yet effective. Guys enjoying blowing stuff up. Like how proud they are to just blowing stuff up. And then they have like a PvP verse mode, which to me doesn't look as exciting, but damn. Space Marine 2 looking exceptionally nice. Got the World Eaters and you got the Alpha Legion fighting with Space Marines. Looks really cool. Very cool. This is a preview by IGN, talking about the game. I thought it was a pretty good review so far. Just, kind of talking about the Tyranids and the team up, or the fact you can team up with players or a PvE, which seems like a really good addition. I think you're getting people are going to get a lot of extra time off of. He said he wasn't completely sold. And like, looking at some of the, I'll turn this off, but like looking at some of the gameplay, he wasn't sold on the melee system. And he mentions that this sort of like execute type of animations make it a very kind of make it a little bit clunky. And the combo they added, I don't know if you've noticed, there's a counter system. Let me see if I can show that. Let's see. I have that execute, which are like these like execute animations are super cool, just ripping the shit apart, like kneeing him in the face. They're awesome, but at the same time, like after you do it 20 times, is it just gonna be like, I gotta like do it again? They'll eventually get old. Oh, this is him killing a rubric marine is really cool. Where is? I was hoping to see if I could find a counter animation in here. There should have been one where like they glow. They kind of like have like this glowing type of thing around them. They're just showing off executions. Like if they got rubric marines, at least I think that's I think it's a rubric marine. It's the Thousand Suns at the very least. So instead of like blood, it has some weird like chaos energy flying out of it. So I don't think they're actually humans again. They're like almost like robots or like some sort of like arcane robot type of shit. Oh, here we go. You got the classic. I hate seeing this stuff. Like they have like Sekiro type of counters. Oh damn, I missed it. Where's my favorite thing to see is like this colored this shit. This colored like circle or it's always like something that looks like this, like a flash. And then you have to hit the right button. So they added this to the game. Probably not a welcome addition. That's one of the downsides, and I agree with the person that said this is kind of whatever, because it's just been so overdone at this point. Counters and like the executions, I could definitely see why you wouldn't like it. Like kind of like messes with the flow of battle when you just want to like trash stuff. But yeah. But the game looks really good. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I started playing the original. I got the original one off GOG for like $13. I've been playing through it. It's pretty fun. I'd say so far the combat doesn't flow quite as smoothly as I'd like to. The shooting's pretty satisfying. I don't think there's enough enemy variety from what I've seen so far. Hopefully they'll change it up, but right now it just looks like you're going through like Hermagonts and Hive Warriors. So maybe there'll be like a little bit of difference. That they did kind of show, I think one of those people were like a lictor and stuff, kind of mentioning that. That looked good. The 3-player co-op, I definitely like if you get some people to play with it with you. I think that's gonna be really nice. And basically, and you can like kind of level up. Yes, I'm a 17-year-old. Too much gore here for kids. But apparently you can have a bunch of different customization to your guy, and you can actually choose different chapters, not just Ultramarines. You can have, Imperial Fists, and I don't think it actually changes what they do. Like if you chose, what are the wolf guys' names? I'm blanking on them right now. I can't remember. But I mean, like, it's not like different chapters get different stuff, like salamanders or like known for like flamethrowers. I don't think you get a flamethrower or anything like that. Or like, blood raven or blood angels. That's what I'm looking for. You don't get different stuff with that, but it is kind of cool to get the different colors and customization then in the game. That's always good to see. So overall, it looks like they really treated this IP. It's just amazing to see how this IP is being treated versus something like Warner Brothers or Star Wars or something, that just the reverence that they seem to actually pay. And I don't know if that's based off of the owners themselves. Like, I mean, if you look at like Disney owning Star Wars, it's, just corporate owned now. It's just a corporately owned IP. Same thing with Warner Brothers or Ubisoft. Well, Ubisoft doesn't own Star Wars, but I mean, do they really care about kind of maintaining the lore as the same way that they do with 40K and Games Workshop. I don't know, but like this looks good. It's actually IP that's done well. Like they know what their customers want. They're concerned about maintaining the lore and sort of mystique of the Space Marines.
What's to come when the game releases on September 9th.
So like they got story again, like this just looks really cool. The second, I mean, you look at the Star Wars like running around here, I just don't get the same type of awe, and it's not just as awe-inspiring as say like the seeing this, seeing a guy like running onto a battlefield and with flames and explosions and stuff. You tell immediately like what this game is about. Just badass Space Marines jumping off a Thunderhawk that just crashed. Apparently the engine that they're doing here with like the swarms everywhere just really looks good. Looks like an intergalactic war. What's going on, Marty? It's my Florida man. Indeed. Give me space worse. Looks great. Oh damn. I'm running over time. The other thing that I thought was funny. So Space Marines 2 is going to require let's see, where was it? 75 gigabytes of available space. Looked pretty nice. I noticed this this article from Eurogamer. God of War Ragnarok requires 190 gigabytes free to install the game. Holy crap. I really think Sony has like zero interest in making like they said like, oh yeah, we're going to add this stuff to our stuff to PC. But goddamn, like they seem to be doing it in like the worst way possible with the PSN requirements for a lot of their games and 190 gigabytes. Maybe I'm just getting old, but this seems insane amount of storage space for a game. God damn. Someone's joking about like the God of War or Call of Duty people giving them like a hat tip just for their insane storage space requirements. Oh, Space Marines, 75 gigabytes. God of War, hold my beer, 190. Buy yourself a new hard drive if you want to play God of War on PC. God damn. Going crazy.